Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft, the Burning Crusade Classic, and our Tauren Warrior playthrough. Today I think we're going to finish up in Hellfire Peninsula. The first thing we have on the agenda is to get our Hellboar blood samples. We also have to make our way all the way to the north here. We have to investigate this as spirit guides. That's all the way north, past the Pools of Agonar. So maybe we head that way and we just take out whatever boars we find along the way. Thank you guys for joining me, and I hope that you're doing well today. I'm not as burned out of Hellfire as I got on the Priest, but getting kind of close. It's been fun to see everything, which is not an experience I've had before, I don't think. But I am ready for some different environments. When you zone hop while leveling, you get used to like having two places to go for any level bracket. And obviously, once you get to Outland, you kind of have to tackle things sort of one zone at a time. I guess once you get out of Hellfire, you could probably go between Terakar and Zangarmarsh. But for the most part, I've always just kind of tackled them in zone order. Hellfire, Zangarmarsh, Terakar, Nagrand. And then after Nagrand, I guess like that's when you can kind of split off. You can do some stuff in Shadowmoon Valley. You could go to Blade's Edge. Not that anyone would really want to do that. I don't remember questing in Blade's Edge basically at all. I might have done some questing there like post level 70 just for gold. I think that might have been something that I did. It might have been an effort to farm up money for flying. Which, yeah, someone reminded me that we actually have to purchase the fast land mount before we can get flying. So, yeah, we're nowhere near the gold we're going to need for flying. We are pretty close to being able to get our extra speed 100% ground mount. Actually, I think we might be able to. I thought the total only came to like 600 or 700 for both the mount and the training. So maybe I'll take a look at that today. Pretty sure that means I have to go back to Bloodhoof Village. Well, there's our first item. Well, this has turned out to be quite a long battle, hasn't it? There we go. A couple of things. We do need to get some potions going here. Healing to full also would have been a good idea. Although maybe not entirely essential. Still could have been smart. Okay, now we're gonna heal back to full health. I'm really starting to wonder if I'm going to be able to get this character to 70 before Blizz puts in their experience bonus. I have a feeling it's going to come in the next couple weeks. And then if I had to guess, I'd say that the pre-patch on the Fresh Start servers would probably open up at the beginning of August. Maybe like the first or second week of August. With the actual launch happening, maybe the first or second week of September. Maybe the third week, depending on how long they want the pre-patch to be. I remember for TBC we only got a 2-week pre-patch, and I wasn't happy with that. I don't think really anybody was happy with that. The game definitely could have benefited from a 4 to 6 week pre-patch to let people level up their Draenei Shaman and Blood Elf Paladins. And I feel like the same is going to be true for like people who want to level up a Death Knight during pre-patch. I feel like you're going to want like more time to be able to do that experience, get your Death Knight up to level 70. Without having to like poop socket, you know. That being said, with the pre-patch, the new experience values will be in for leveling, and it probably won't take as long to level from 58 to 70. But I don't think it's going to be like greatly reduced. I don't remember it being too greatly reduced. Even when I leveled a bunch of alts in Wrath, I still remember, you know, having to do like 4 or 5 zones in Outland to get to max level. Usually, well, I guess usually you could do like Hellfire, Zangarmarsh, Terrakar, Nagrand, and if Nagrand got you to 68, you can go into Northrend. So yeah, I guess it was probably a little bit faster. This guy is a Evade bug, but okay, yeah, it looks like he reset. We're only looking for one more sample here. But yeah, if they're going to have a 4 to 6 week pre-patch, I have to imagine that's going to start in August. And the reason I say that is because, you know, I feel like the latest they can release Wrath and still give it time to breathe before Dragonflight comes out is probably going to be September. They seem to really be on about releasing Dragonflight by the end of the year. And while it could release like that very last week of December, I have to feel like they have a plan to release it a little bit earlier than that. You know, that the initial plan would probably be to get it out sometime in late November. And then if they have anything they have to wrap up, or they have, you know, things they have to take care of before release, that gives them, you know, a month from their internal plan date of November to the end of December when they promised the game would come out by. So yeah, if Wrath releases in September, that gives it a couple months to breathe before people are diving into Dragonflight potentially. Is the druid gonna pop out and heal himself? That can be our good deed for the day. Caps. All caps, because we win. Okay, let's head all the way to the north here. Yeah, it didn't look like he was going to make it. He might have. He did pop out and heal right as we came in and pulled, but I think he popped out and healed because we came in and pulled it off of him. When you get that low on health, usually if you pop out of bear form, it's pretty easy just to get killed. Only got my druid to level 20, but I did learn that lesson. That if you're going to pop out and heal, you really want to do that a little bit higher on the health meter. Usually around like 15-20% is a good time to pop out and get some heal over times going on yourself. You get down to 5%, you're likely just to die. It's nice looking at my quest log and just seeing like a bunch of completes. But then like, they're all breadcrumbs, essentially. So, there's that. Alright, let's mount up. Let's use our big brain here and get on our big mount and ride it to the north. It doesn't look like that's going to be our way in. Maybe we need to come over here a little bit further to the east. I've definitely never been back here before, so I don't really know where this quest is taking us, and I don't know exactly how to get there, but I'm kind of hoping that this is the right way. Yeah, maybe there's a cave? This is really, really weird. We do have a little settlement here of Maghar grunts. They are not friendly to us, but they're not aggressive either. Okay, so there might have been an easier way in here, I guess? Doesn't look like it. This road doesn't go anywhere. I think I remember fighting these guys on the human priest. It sounds like something we would do as a human. Yeah, we definitely were up here on the human. I remember this. I think one of my thumbnails is this. So it feels weird just kind of walking in here, but I guess we're going to be okay. Use the wolf totem at the location where... Oh, no. Huh. Use the wolf totem where we found his body. That is not what it marked in Questy. Okay, so we're gonna have to do that whole run again. The good news is I think I know where the body is. We passed it on the way in here, so... But that's not a really good marker. You would really, if it's going to mark anything, you would really want it to mark where the body is in this case. And I'd like to see the item on the outside here, like it usually does when we have to use an item. You know, just nitpicking my add-ons. As if there's an add-on developer watching this, you know. Okay, let's come down here. He's somewhere down here at the base of these hills. Somewhere around here. Yeah, maybe this way. Well, yeah, here we go. Oh, this is not the right guy's corpse. We're looking for Spinebreaker's corpse, and this is Saday's corpse. Okay. Well. In that case, guys, I have no idea where the corpse is. I lied. Oh, here is the guy in like his spirit form. So where's his body at? This is getting slightly confusing. Alright, so let's watch how this plays out. Okay, so he kills him. Sure, that's where his corpse is. Yeah, this is the guy. Okay. Yeah, so we saw him, but we didn't really see where his body ended up. He killed this guy, so what happened to him afterwards? Pretty confusing, just saying. Yeah, I don't see another body around here. And I don't really remember with enough clarity like where we did the initial quest. Was it down here by the pools of Agonar? We could try looking down there. I mean, that's the only other thing I remember, so let's go try that since our wonderful quest tracking mod is not going to be of assistance here. Yeah, Sedai's body we had to find as a priest when we were on the Alliance side. But the quest tracking marked all that stuff okay. Yep. Wait, is this him? No, this is just some random fell orc. This is not working out. Yeah. Oh, did that work? Oh, it did work. Why is he fell orc corpse here and not Kroon Spinebreaker? I wish I could have that explanation. Alright, and now he's gonna have to lead us all the way up to where we were. But yeah, if you're looking for him, he is over here more towards the pools of Agonar. I don't know how I remembered that, but I guess when you can't rely on quest tracking, you have to rely on something. Even if it's like vague memory and intuition. I'm gonna miss the flat open rolling expanses of Hellfire once we're in Zangarmarsh though, that's true. And we won't really get that big open expanse feeling again until we get into Nagrand. I'm really looking forward to exploring Borean Tundra again. I don't care what people say about Borean Tundra, it was probably one of my favorite zones. Grizzly Hills, obviously, like, tops that list. But Borean Tundra is up there. I'm really looking forward to actually, like, reading the quest and knowing what was going on in those zones. I leveled through the Wrath zones so many times. I had a level 80 of everything except a Rogue and a Warlock. So I spent a lot of time leveling through those zones. Spent a lot of time in 5-mans and 5-man heroics. But I didn't read the quests, so... Not more than you had to, you know, figure out the objectives. So I'm really looking forward to having that experience. Seeing how much our mounts were going to cost us, knowing now that I have to buy the 100% ground mount to even get the slower flying mount, I think I'm going to have to go farm rugged leather back in the old world. I don't really know if I have time in my life to do that, but it was making like 14 to 18 gold a stack for the rugged leather. And for this stuff, we can get, for knothide leather, which somebody graciously turned my scraps into some knothide, we can only get like 2 gold a stack, so it's basically worthless. But the older stuff that no one's farming sells for more, so I might have to go back and farm some of that up. If I want to get my mount by 70. Because we're about to spend everything we have to get the faster ground mounts. Which I don't feel like I really need. I don't feel like I really, like, if it were up to me, if I didn't have to buy the faster ground mount, I probably wouldn't. I don't really feel like I need to move much faster than this. So there's that, but yeah, it's obvious, it's apparently not a choice. Oh, these guys are friendly now. Look at that. So is this the first time that we come across Maghar? Like Maghar orcs? I know we deal with them a lot in Nagrand. They have a whole storyline there. I'm pretty sure Thrall shows up. That's what I vaguely remember. He meets Garrosh. Okay, who do we have here? We have Gorkin Bloodfist. You were welcome among us, warrior, at least for the time being. You're lucky to be alive. Who are you to walk in here unannounced? I ordered my men to stay their hand only because Ryga sensed that the spirits were with you. Speak freely, but choose your words wisely. We rarely trust strangers this close to the Citadel. This news you bring from beyond the Dark Portal. You want us to believe the son of Durotar now rules over the lands beyond it? Free from any demonic taint? And that now his people have returned to this world? I hope for your sake that this isn't some manner of joke, warrior. What this means to my people cannot be described. I must send word to Nagrand at once. Hellscream must hear about this. Okay, this is some good story. Take this letter back to your leader in Thrallmar. Tell him the Maghar welcome them. Cool. Yeah, I've definitely never done this. Or if I did, I just didn't read it. So I wouldn't remember. Okay, this has us going back to Thrallmar. It's probably going to be faster to go ahead and hearth and fly over there. We also have to turn in the demonic contamination, our Hellboar blood samples. Maybe we should do that first, and then we'll fly over to Thrallmar. This will let us know if this is going to chain into anything else, or if we are going to be basically wrapping up here. It really feels like we're in the wrap-up stages of the zone. We start running out of quests to do. When your map starts to look like this, and you don't have a lot going on, and there aren't a lot of other quests to pick up, you can basically assume that you're kind of in the wrap-up phases. And that you're about to be heading somewhere else, which is going to be great. It's really hard for me to run past all these guys, so I'm not going to. I'm going to go back and skin them. I tell myself that even though we can't sell this for a lot, at least we're getting skill ups, or like very rarely getting skill ups, but okay, we're working towards getting skill ups. We're almost at 325. Oh, there's more. Dread Tusk? I would skin you, but we kind of have a train of other guys. Let's keep moving. Well done, these blood samples will prove helpful in my research and in the expedition's wider studies of Outland's creatures. If I could isolate what causes these creatures to change continuously, perhaps I could concoct an antidote. I think there's something we can use in the blood as a base for an antidote. Don't look at me like that, like I've lost my mind. It's a common theme in nature. Often the cure for something can be derived from the toxin itself. Okay. Use the Cenarian antidote on hulking hellboars and observe the results. Where do we find a hulking hellboar? Oh, I guess these guys are hulking hellboars. Apparently there's like 2 spawn points here, but they're both dead right now, so... Okay, let's give a little bit of a look around here. We unfortunately have to head in the same way that the Fell Reaver just went. I don't really dig that. Here we go. Here's somebody we can use this on. Okay, that turns him into a Dread Tusk. Now we understand how that happened. Can you catch the Dread Tusk as a hunter pet? That would be interesting. Thea Redmane's eyes widen as you describe the results of the experiment. But how could that happen? I'm certain I prepared the antidote correctly. I've seen it work with spiders and snake venoms, so why would it backfire here? Perhaps that's one of Outland's many particularities. I'd best pass this information along to my comrades. What do we want here? Probably nothing. We could take this two-handed mace and kind of use it to skill up our pathetic mace skill. That's kind of a good idea, even though it's going to be a little bit painful. Ooh, just shivered inside. Okay, yeah, that's going to be something we do a little bit of here and there. Let's take a look at what our two-handed mace skill is. Yeah, our two-handed mace skill is 86 out of 310. That is not good. Alright, let's get back to Falcon Watch and we'll fly over to Thrallmar and get that turned in. But it's really starting to look like we're about to leave. Which was kind of my goal for the day, but I didn't realize we were going to get it so early. So thinking about it, I guess the big bad that we fought up in the Pools of Agonar, he was like the big bad of the entire zone, right? So when we dealt with him, that was kind of us starting to get into like the epilogue of Hellfire. Again, Robert's running towards the question mark that doesn't exist. Yeah, because I have the memory of a goldfish. I realize I've still been putting most of my time into the warrior. It's probably going to stay that way. I kind of thought I would go back to playing the shaman daily, but I'm really into the warrior right now. I'm really excited to be in Outland. I just really want to see the content. I want to see as much as I can before they give us this experience buff. Yeah, once we get the experience buff on the warrior, we're gonna, if we have any levels left, we're gonna burn through them. It's gonna be 50% bonus experience from all sources. So that means kills, it means quest, it means dungeon runs. And yeah, that's going to shorten our time in Outland, and that's not really what I want for this character. I want him to see as much as we can see naturally. And I don't want to have the experience buff while we're doing it. So I have been focusing the warrior still. I'm probably going to keep doing that. And doing occasional videos on the shaman here and there. Until the experience buff comes out. Or until we hit 70 here, whichever happens first. Our progress has started to slow, like, way down. But that's because we're going to get a little bit of a buff from experience from quest. Once we get into Zangar Marsh, the amount that we're getting per quest will kind of jump up a little bit. We've done quite a few dungeons, and that's why we're so far into level 62. Even though we came here at level 58, it's really good that we came here at 58, and we're still halfway through 62 before we're leaving. The Maghar, what do you bring us? You're certain of this? True orcs here in Hellfire? This is big news. We must inform the war chief at once. The war chief has been waiting for word of this ever since we set foot in Outland. Now you get the honor of giving him the news of the Maghar for yourself. Go quickly, take this letter with you, it bears my personal seal. There's nothing that Thrall wants to hear more than the message you bear. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do this because I have level 62 skills to train. I want to go get our faster mount, or at least kind of scope out how much it is gonna cost. I think we're good as far as that goes. And I have the flight point to Shatrath, so we can fly to Shat really quick, and then we can portal over to Orgrimmar. The portal to Orgrimmar, though, that only works one way, right? Yeah, we can't portal back to Shatrath from Orgrimmar, so... yeah, I'm gonna have to let my Hearthstone cool down whenever I do want to get quickly back here, because otherwise it's gonna be quite a journey from Orgrimmar or Thunderbluff to get back over to the Eastern Kingdoms and back down to the Dark Portal. Probably just gonna be better off for me to wait this out. Probably shouldn't have used it earlier to begin with, but I didn't know they were going to be sending us back to Orgrimmar. What quest does Khadgar have? I already did his intro quest. Vorenthal the Seer. Oh, we can meet the Scryer's leader. Okay, I'll take that. Just so I have it. Yeah, we went Scryer. I guess for Prot Warriors, the differences are kind of negligible. I wonder, can we learn the riding skill from the guys here in Orgrimmar, or do we have to go back to Bloodhoof Village? I don't know, but maybe we should check. Do I know where the riding skill is sold in Orgrimmar? Maybe it's not, so yeah, I guess that would be the answer, right? We can't get any skills for riding from the main city, can we? I guess not. Yeah, I see different conflicting information online. I see some things that say it costs 1,000. I see some things that say it costs 800. Maybe we don't have enough for it yet. We do have some things we can sell, and I might have some money on the bank alt. I'd like to get it so that we can kind of start building up what we need for flying. Let's... wait a minute. Wait. Oh, okay, yeah, the warrior trainers are going to be over here, so we have to make another stop. Why am I not... Where's Thrall? Okay, he's here on the mini-map, but not on the big map. Okay, it's being hidden. I see now. Okay, no one panic. It's fine. What do you have? Silithus? No, thank you. You bring news from Outland warriors. Speak at once. You watch Thrall's jaw slacken as he begins to read the message from Nazgul. My people, we must reach them. We must reach Nagran as soon as possible. Okay. Oh, my people have survived in Outland. He's doing some roleplay. Unnoticed for years. Uncorrupted. Thrall, my lord, are you alright? Who are you? Is this, it's Eitrig. I'll be fine, Eitrig. We must begin preparations. I need to go to Outland at once. With all due respect, Warchief, our enemies would take advantage of your sudden absence if we don't prepare properly. You are right, Eitrig. The timing is unfavorable. Make sure our best ambassadors are sent as envoys to Hellscream. At once, sir, for the Horde. If he's anything like his father, allying with the Maghar will mark the dawn of a new age for the Horde. Yeah, it will, but maybe not in the ways you'd expect or want. Envoy to the Maghar. Oh god, we gotta sit through other people's roleplay? Oh no. Oh, I hate how the game manages these kinds of quests. Tell me this changes in Wrath. Tell me that with phasing we can not have to sit through other people making an NPC do roleplay before we're able to take a quest or turn a quest in, because that's the worst. Nothing breaks immersion like having to watch another player do the roleplay bit that you just did with an NPC. Yeah, that's kind of the opposite of immersion. Okay, we'll wait it out, and we will just quickly grab the quest as quickly as we can, and I'll just read it from the quest log. Because I have a feeling that people are like basically lining up to get this in. Okay, we grabbed it. Let's take a look. Envoy to the Maghar. I leave for Outland this very minute after hearing the news you brought. Important matters require my attention in Durotar, however. I will arrange for a fitting tribute to be sent to the Maghar immediately. I will send my most trusted diplomats as well. This will take time. I need someone to represent us there right now. I must place my trust in you. Go to the Maghar post in Hellfire and render whatever services you can for my kin. Do not fail me. Too much depends on this. Okay, so are we not done in Hellfire? Are we going to do more for these guys? That would be cool. I'd be okay with that. Let's head over to the Warrior Trainer and see what we get for level 62 skills. Alright, Intercept, which we've never used, rank 4. Slam, which we've never used, rank 5. Demoralizing Shout, rank 6. And Victory Rush. Instantly attack the target, causing 477 damage. Can only be used within 20 seconds after you kill an enemy that yields experience or honor. Damage is based on your attack power. This heals in retail. I don't think it heals here. Battle stance or berserker stance. So that's a new button to push. I don't think I have room for a new button, to be quite honest. I got no buttons available at the moment. And there's not really anything I dare to take off my bar. That's a problem. What could we do without? Everything I look at we're going to be hitting in like every fight, except maybe hamstring. But I have to have that keybound somewhere, otherwise that's going to make my life impossible. I could use some other keys. Really don't want to, but I could. Let's go into key bindings, action bar. Yeah, I'd like to figure out how I bound these ones to the shift buttons. That's kind of what I would like to do. But why am I not seeing these here? Multi-action bar. Oh, here we go. Multi-action bar. We can just do the... Oh, that's... Yeah, that'll work. This right here, it's bound this to 8, but this is one of my 12 mouse buttons that I just pressed. The key assignments on the mouse are kind of wacky. So it assigns stuff to like weird things on the keyboard, but when I hit this, it's something I can easily hit with my thumb on my G600 Logitech mouse. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna put hamstring there. That's gonna be easy enough to hit when we need to, without taking up a key slot, and then we'll see how it feels to have Victory Rush bound to that. Victory Rush went somewhere. Here we go. Let's try this. You know, if we don't end up using this a lot, we'll switch them. But yeah, I feel like that's okay for now. Okay, with that done, guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take us out to, I'm just gonna take myself out to Bloodhoof Village. I'm gonna investigate the vendor myself, because I know some of the cost depends on what your reputation is. So, with that in mind, maybe it would fluctuate from the info I'd see online, but yeah, I'm gonna take us out there and see. I might have to send some money over from the bank alt if we're close. Kind of hoping that we're close and that we can get it, but I will, I'll cut us back in out there and we'll take... Alright, so here is what I am seeing for riding skills. I have the Journeyman riding here. Humorously, it doesn't tell me the percentages when I hover over it or anything like that, anything so useful. That's 510. And we come over to the mount vendor himself, and I'm seeing mounts here for 85. So we should have enough to do this. Like right now, I think that our reputation must have brought this down quite a bit. The prices I see when I look it up online and on Wowhead, it says this costs like 1,000 or something, but maybe that's talking about the flying. Anyway, let's just train this. We have to get through it, so let's do that. What do we want here? White, brown, or gray? Well, I mean, I doubt there's gonna be a big difference between these. Let's go with brown. And yeah, there she is. 100% increased speed for ground. We have 190 gold left to start working towards flying. And I'm assuming flying must be the one that's going to cost us 1,000. But yeah, I really don't know. So we'll just have to play that by ear. But yeah, it's done. It feels good. That's progression, right? Mount progression, but progression nonetheless. It looks really cool. I like the drums and the armor. And that is what we will be riding back around in Hellfire and into Zangarmarsh next time, guys. I'm going to take a break here. Sorry that it's a little bit of a short one today. Let me know what you guys think so far. I would love to hear from you guys. And as always, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we'll see you back here again sometime soon. Bye now.